I love music. I can play a few instruments here and there. I cheerlead for my school, and I love photography.
My passion is to play football. I really like it because it's a fun sport to play. Also to do ministries, like going uptown and doing rice and beans for the homeless.
Just like to be around people. I love playing guitar as well.
I love animals.
I like dancing. I've danced since I was like about 2 years old, and I love playing baseball. Baseball is my passion.
All I'm really passionate about is like really helping people.
I love my family and friends, and I'm very passionate about God.
I have a passion for sports. I like to play baseball, sing for the band. I like just being with my friends, just fellowship.
A strong passion for my religion and my God, and also just to I have a strong passion for, I think, for leading and encouraging others.
I think people's differences are what make this society and this generation special, because you can't all be the same, and you're gonna get people that are like stronger in one category than another, and if everybody can just help each other with their weaknesses and their strengths, then we would really improve in a lot of different fields and stuff.
We can also use our differences to open each other's minds, so we can all realize that we're all kind of here for the same purpose, and we all kind of have the same general purpose, but we just have different ways of going about it.
People's differences allow us to see different points of view, as well as to not be so stubborn in our ways, and also see other people's ideas.
So if we're willing to accept those differences, which I think is one of the struggles that our generation has.
I think purpose means what you're called to do, and what not your goal is, but what the end result is supposed to be. Kind of what you're here for, what you're made to do.
I think purpose kind of means your value in life.
Something you're meant to do.
For me, I feel like purpose is, for my life, I feel like it's what God told me to do. He told us to come down onto this earth and ask Him into our hearts and go out and be ambassadors for Him and tell people all about Him.
I think my purpose is to do it through sports, to teach God through sports.
I believe that I do have a purpose, but I have no clue what it is yet.
I think everyone has a purpose, and it's good to find it, but I don't think your purpose is to find your purpose. Teenagers have a purpose. There's a reason that we weren't born with all the wisdom that adults have, because we see things differently than they do.
I feel like the older generations would probably describe us as oblivious to the outside world, because we're stuck in a world where all we know is technology and the internet.
Some of them see us as a little bit off and kind of screwed up, and they always say that we're gonna ruin things, but I don't think that's the case.
Strange. Selfish.
Just wild.
Too plugged in and a little bit uneducated.
Not willing to work hard or do their part.
That we're a disgrace.
Embattled.
Lazy. Almost cowardly.
I think the world makes them feel like they're less important in a way. Just that the older generation has so much more experience in the field of living.
I feel like in a way it kind of puts us down, and us telling ourselves that we're lazy and hearing that we're lazy kind of makes us be lazy. Some people kind of conform to that label. We were born for such time as this. We were born for this time, and it's not an accident that you're here.
When you find your purpose, that's your moment. You were born for this.
Encourages me to kind of look past what people think of our generation, instead of oh, I should have been born in this time, or I should have lived through that. It kind of encourages me, because it's well, no, you're here at this time for a reason, to do what you need to do at this time. It gives me a sense of purpose that I'm here to make a change in this time right now for what's going on now, and not in the past or in the future. It's this moment.
We're just passing through. And so I feel like when we're put into this earth, we're here only for a short time, and we just need to grasp a hold of what we really need to do while we're here.
What do you think holds people back from discovering or living out their purpose?
Fear.
I think the influences from other people and just bad influences in general, because if their influences are bad or they think that their purpose is this and you want that to be your purpose, then it can really lead you off track from what you should be doing.
A lot of distractions, oftentimes maybe popularity or striving to be something they're not, and striving to be what they think others want them to be.
Sometimes you might have to fail to get there, and so maybe failure stops them. Maybe after they fail once, they stop altogether.
I think the lack of confidence is a huge factor in people not really wanting to be outward and express their feelings for why they think they're here.
The fear of failure.
The expectations and labels that other people put on us.
I think one thing that holds some teens back and some youth back is adults. We always like to harp on the younger kids, how they weren't as good as we were, or they don't do what we did.
It's very easy when you're young to get discouraged, especially when there are a lot of older generations telling you can't do it. So I would say discouragement is a big factor of not being able to follow through with something.
I would think that it's something that our generation needs to understand, that although other people think we are messed up, there are a lot of things going on, but also that we could be better than the people that have come before us, and just set great examples for the generations to come.
I think that if you're not living out your purpose, then it's going to be really hard to find passion in what you're doing, and in turn find happiness in what you're doing and satisfaction. So I'd rather risk letting go of something that I'm comfortable with to find something that I'm satisfied with.
Don't lose hope when someone that maybe your elder tells you that you're a disgrace.
Would you advise teenagers to find their purpose?
Develop a relationship with God, get quiet, and have God, trust God that He's going to show them what they're supposed to do.
It would be very hard for me to find my purpose in life, or to help others find their purpose in life without the Lord. So I would just think there is no purpose without Him.
I could go back and tell myself something 17 years ago. I would say that people's opinions don't matter. I think we put a lot of weight in our friends, our peers, what they think of us. And in the end, as you grow up, you'll come to realize that just their opinions don't matter. We give them so much authority over us that we have fear.
You know, as a teenager, I always looked at adults, and it was one of those, they don't know what I'm going through, and they don't understand, and we actually do. I wish I knew back then to listen more to the people around me that I could trust, the adults that had wisdom, and listen to the lessons they were trying to teach me.
I think this generation is special. I know as we look around and we hear on the news that this generation's all concerned about is all their social media, their selfies. But at least from my experience in my youth group, I see kids who love others, kids who are dying for love, kids who are seeking just acceptance.
I know life is hard. Failure is hard, but don't be defeated. There is a purpose for your life. There is a purpose for living. And sometimes you have to work hard to find it.
Don't have fear, and don't let what people say, adults say about you, hold you back from your purpose.
Go for it, just do it.
That's a tough one. You can't just throw that at me.
That was good.
Yeah, that was. You're like, yes, that was. I think it is. It's okay.
I didn't know I was gonna self-reflect. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Start over. Don't
It's okay,
laugh.
I can edit this.
I will laugh.
Sorry.